Hello Scorpio gang, welcome to my channel, Tarot by the Intuitive Teacup. That's me, my name's Annie. Happy to have all the Scorpios out there with me today. We're going to do a little mini love tarot reading for you. To anyone who's new, welcome, happy to have you. Here on YouTube I do general messages. That means not everything I say will resonate with every Scorpio out there. That's okay guys. Welcoming you as always to come into this reading with an open heart and an open mind. But if it's not your message, don't take on those energies, don't take those messages away. Assume they're going out to someone else who needs to hear them, but something may just come around later and resonate for you in a couple days, in a couple weeks, so be open to that as well, okay? You are always in the driver's seat of your own life, so yeah, take on messages that you feel are for your best and highest good and release the rest. Please and thank you. Alright, let's get a few more cards from my Scorpios. I hope this video finds you well, and to all the returning people, thanks. You guys are the coolest. I love you. I really do, too. Like, I'm not just kissing the Scorpio's ass. Like, I deeply relate to Scorpio. I have a Scorpio moon, and I'm just fascinated whenever you get, like, little, astrology, this and that, you read up, but people usually read up on their sun sign, right? I always check my moon sign, because more often than not, I relate very strongly to the Scorpio energy. So anyway, that's just me rambling, saying, I love my Scorpios. All right. Couple more cards. Silver Era Tarot. Great deck, hard to shuffle. Very thick cards. Alright, wow, that flew. Alright, let's get one more card for Scorpio and we'll hop in. Some of you have a male earth sign you're interested in, a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They're interested. They're painfully slow. They're not coming forward immediately with an offer. But it might be because they're recuperating from someone who broke their trust. And so they're looking at you, Scorpio, wondering if you're going to be like the next relationship. But what I'm trying to say is they have trust issues. It's not necessarily because of you or from you, though it could be if that relates, right? But yeah, there's an earth sign that might be healing from trust issues. All right, let's see. Let's see what's up. Magician, bottom of your deck. I like that a lot. So manifesting, potentially new beginnings, right, with all the aces. Or manifesting bringing worlds together. So this may involve a Capricorn, a Virgo, or a Gemini. It certainly doesn't have to. You may be completing a cycle with one of those signs I just named and moving into a new beginning, specifically with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. Doesn't have to be that. You have a King of Pentacles, as I said. You also have a Queen of Wands coming through bottom of your deck. So that energy isn't here yet, but it holds like the potential to come in the next couple days, weeks, months, so to say. All right, so let's look at your person. This is the person you're thinking about, so based on what I read, you can assign that to whoever you see fit. And again, if it's not your message, don't take it, okay? Did I mention everything else you need to know is down in the box below? You guys know that, right? Okay. So your person's head, where are they at? Okay, they're thinking about you, but they potentially might be busy with work. What do I want to clarify? Let's use this one. They're reading up on you. They may also be literally reading books. So they could be studying for some college exam. They could just be delving into, all the books, now that we're in quarantine or whatever, however you want to say it, right? Your person's doing a lot of reading, but I'm also getting that as like a double entendre of like they're reading up on you. They might be reading up on like something about legal documents. So maybe it involves a court case, but it's something about just legal documents online. I don't have to do with a house or a car, maybe it's a marriage license, right? I mean, I don't mean to jump the gun, but they're reading like very official documents. But I'm also getting not just books, like they're scrolling through articles on the internet on a very specific topic. Okay, and that topic is being sorry, what is the word? All I can think of is confirmed. As love, it has to do with Ace of Cups, so a new beginning in love. Or again, money, sometimes. And yes, I am reading for love, but if they're not researching love, and I don't, if they're not looking at your pictures on Facebook, spying on you, maybe, they may be researching financial opportunities. And also home repairs, specifically something about a bathtub. I don't know why I'm getting that. Anyway, the word I was looking for was clarified. Just came to me. I should know that. That's a typical term you use every day in tarot readings. It's been a day, guys. All right, so then let's see. In their heart, they have 9 of Cups. Interesting. So you might be their wish. You might be their long-term wish, or I'll say like their short-term wish, especially if this is something new. But this is such a Scorpio card, 9 of Cups. Typically 9 of Cups is specifically Pisces, but I mean, it's that cup energy, water, which is your elemental. It's just like, they got their eye on you, Scorpio. I like that. Yeah, for me, I'm being called to say what's in their heart is Scorpio. They're thinking about Scorpio. And yeah, I mean, if you guys are together and it seems like this could be inching its way towards something more committed or, something where it's legally binding, marriage, right? Something like that. That might just be building the empire together and you're on the brink of transformation. Yeah, building the empire with the Scorpio. So you have the Hanged Man right now. It's like a few more things need to be tied up. A few more things need to be taken care of, like crossing your T's and dotting your I's. Again, legal contracts and documents. There's a bit of a delay, but in their action card, they have the Emperor. So here's the thing. The Emperor isn't always the most action-oriented card, but I like this because this seems like you guys are building a solid foundation together. I don't know if this is brand new, Scorpio. Yes, Ace of Cups is here. I think this feels like someone wanting to take it to the next level, like going from this on again, off again, or occasional date here and there to making it more like, okay, like let's be exclusive. That's what this feels like. The Emperor is, like, at least in this spread, I'm being called to say, like, he sticks to his word. He's good with his word. Like, he's going to have good follow through. He is a fire king, or at one point he was, right? Then now he's the Emperor. He's ascended. He's even bigger. So, I mean, I don't hate the Emperor in your action card. I think it's good, particularly if this does involve your person achieving some new level of success in their business. If they're going for a new degree or saving up money to, I don't know, to build that dream house, I think that's coming. It's just going to take a little bit more time, but I keep being called to say you're coming up in their heart. You're coming up as, again, whether it's a big wish or a small wish, you are one of their wishes. Her dress is made out of coins too, so there's something about, like, I'm getting like pennies in a fountain, so wishes, right? The wish fulfillment card. You guys might be like saving your pennies, that expression, to buy something together, to get your first apartment, to buy a house, to buy a car, to start a family, right? There's, especially with this, there's such and Eight of Pentacles too is a work and money card. There's such an element of like combining bank accounts or investing money in something together that maybe that's their wish, but I mean, it's coming up in your tarot spread, Scorpio, so it involves you in some way. I do just want to mention too, if none of this rings a bell romantically, this could be about your business partnership, right? This is a relationships reading. It doesn't have to be romantic. I'm just putting that out there, okay? So let's see what the universe wants you to know. Well, you are just so excited about this person. You think about them a lot, and your world becomes lighter. Dancing on air is sort of what I'm hearing. You might be thinking about a Leo, potentially an Aries or an Aquarius. It doesn't have to be that. With the Fool, though, it's like it's easy, it's simple, it's fun. They take care of you. This person, not in like a diva type way. It's not that you're like commanding attention, but this person gives you attention and it makes you feel wonderful. It makes you feel loved. It makes you want to dance in a field full of daisies and twirl your dress. Even my male Scorpios, that's how you feel. It's a very cute card. It feels very lighthearted and joyful. Coming up in your head when you think about them, it's like a fresh start. It's a new beginning. And again, that could mean for a lot of you it's something this person has been working on, but it's being presented as an Ace of Cups. That's what I mean. I think this is not even a revival per se. It's like freshening up what's already existing, which is good. It's solid. It's fine. It's the Emperor. You're transitioning into something bigger now. And what comes after the Hangman is you, Scorpio, the Death card, right? It's positive. It's very positive. You're their damn wish. So coming up in your heart, you want marriage. And if you don't want marriage, you're thinking about a Libra. Or again, that document. So again, if this has to do with your business partnership, in your heart of hearts, your wish is signing the dotted line with this person. To open your business, to get that loan, to sign that marriage certificate. Do you even sign a marriage certificate? I think you do, right? You have to, right? It's legal. It's binding. Some of you are thinking about a Libra. Yeah, you're leaving the head games miles behind. You've been put through the ringer a few times in past relationships, potentially with an air or an earth sign. All that is behind you. Not to say your new person couldn't be one of those two elements, but it's saying someone you dealt with in the past that it was like a relief to be separated from all that like bullshit head game type shit. Because you stood on your own, Nine of Pentacles, and really recognized your true worth and value, universe came in and they were like, here, have this giant cup of love, and it's going to be so much better than all like the bullshit you've had to go through. Here's the thing, though, it was necessary, Scorpio, because it made you the person you are today, and you're a freaking goddess. That's what I get from that. Yeah, it's like I'm almost getting like Super Mario. It's like you've completed the level, and now you're on to the next one. And it's going to be more rewarding. It's going to be more truthful this time around. There's going to be greater trust in the relationship. How I was saying this, you might be dealing with someone who has trust issues, particularly if you've been with someone for a while and you've been wanting to get married or, again, bring it to something more committed, more exclusive. Your person may have been a little bit on the fence because, again, they may have trust issues from the past. But I do think they're going to come forward with a positive communication, Page of Swords. You might be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Yeah. In the past, one of you has had trouble being very deep, very real with how you're feeling about your emotions. For the longest time, I think this was you, Scorpio. No offense, right? I'm just reading the cards, but you can switch it too. Someone was very withdrawn or held back. They were protecting their heart. They were protecting their emotions. I do think it was you, Scorpio. I got to be honest. It didn't have so much to do with not liking someone or not wanting to associate or try something with them. There was trust issues there because someone burned you in the past. And so it's almost like you swallowed your emotions because you didn't want to be vulnerable around someone you didn't know if you could trust them. Something about having a talk with your best friend or even with your son. If you have like a teenage son and I don't know if you're dating, no, obviously, if you're dating someone else, you may have had a very deep heart-to-heart conversation with someone who's been there through thick and thin. You're a rock. So maybe that's your child. Maybe that's your parent. Maybe that's your best friend. Something about you finally had a talk about your potential romantic option with someone you trusted very much, and they allowed you to see or vocalize how you truly felt about this person, and that was like a nudge in the right direction for you to come forward with your cup. And again, parts of these messages might go vice versa. The thing is, you both equally like each other, but one or both of you is a little bit caged off or a little bit dodgy, or not dodgy, defensive maybe. There might be a Pisces in your life that holds significant importance, or it may have been a Pisces that burned you in the past, Scorpio, in which case you had to distance yourself from those memories a bit, almost as a way to recognize that, the whole world isn't bad. Just because one person did you wrong, don't let it ruin every future relationship. I think a lot of you went through sort of like a dark night of the soul type situation, but Ivy, you know who this is. The person that makes you feel like that. Just, that looks incredible to me. I want to feel like that. Don't you want to wake up and feel like that every morning? It's saying if that's not you yet, keep doing the work on yourself, because something beautiful is coming in where it's just going to be easy. Like your emperor wants to come in and like carry you in a giant cup. Like obviously in metaphor, it's like they have so much love to give. They're wanting to, I'm not trying to make this sound icky, but it's like they're very willing to cater to your needs as an emotional, spiritual being. Your person is willing to fight for you, right? Your person is wanting to build an empire with you as his Queen of Cups. I mean, that's you, right? Male or female. I love this deck because it is so scorpionic. Yeah. This person allows you to tap into your darker feelings or your darker thoughts and freely express them and not feel self-conscious or not feel weird about being vulnerable. This person may also be a Scorpio. A Libra, Scorpio, Cusper, maybe? There's your Emperor again, or an Aries. I almost said or an Aries, and then it came out again. So you have 2 cards of Aries. You have 2 Piscean cards. Though really this is so scorpionic to me, but... Did I already say Libra? Libra, Pisces, Aries, Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces throughout. Yeah. or again, building an empire with someone. So this may be a relationship spread in terms of who you're going to build your fortune or build your bank account or build your career with. This could be like your dynamic duo in like the workforce. Yeah, a Two of Swords. Yeah, almost like they're the perfect match to you, like dueling with. I'm getting like fencing, right, with your little swords. It's in a very fun, playful way. The way you guys interact, it just works. There's almost like a rhythm or a dance to it. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to make it work. You have Eight of Pentacles twice, too. This is the person who brings reciprocity into your life. This is a relationship where you get back what you put in, and I'm sensing that, Scorpio, that has not been your experience in past relationships. But yeah, this like resets the scale, and you're like heading into something really beautiful. This person sees you as their wish, and you see this person as someone who allows you to be vulnerable and express your truth. For some of you, this may be a relationship that if you're currently dating, again, it may ascend to the next level. So you'll know what that level is, right? But overall, feels very positive. If you're still kind of going through that dark night of the soul thing I was mentioning, where you are blocking or obstructing your what's in your subconscious, right, with the moon, yeah, you need to tap into that more. And I mean, you're Scorpio, right? Intensity, right? It's almost like you have to let that out, or else it's like trying to contain lava in a volcano. It's just going to combust and come out anyway. So it's like finding a healthy way to express everything going on inside you. The good, the bad, the ugly, right? Yeah, it's like it will be cathartic for you to release that rather than hold back on it and remain silent, I'm being called to say. Again, even with a best friend, or, I mean, maybe your child, maybe you have an adult child, right? Do you know what I'm saying? It's like, find an ally that you trust to the core, and allow that person to be a great sounding board for you of what you're thinking, what you're feeling. Because it could be that it's like you're too in your head about this relationship that's trying to blossom and bud. But it might be like you're like suffocating it, like, nope, I'm not opening my heart to anyone. But it's almost like you're playing a head game with yourself because you do like them. That's sort of what I'm getting. They like you a lot. Their cards are extremely positive. You're the one who has a little bit of Five of Swords coming up, so I guess figure out what that is, right? That mental confusion, that mental baggage, someone who you felt like played some games with you. Again, focus on building your own strength, recognizing your value, your worth. Then something magic kind of happens. The rhythm, the way you guys work together, I like that. All right, Scorpio, that's what I got for you. Please like, share, subscribe. I will see you very soon for more tarot. Bye, guys.